Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Yarnoculus. Hope you all are doing great and are ready to crochet this beautiful block of number 8 with me. That's what we're gonna do today. The written pattern for all of these blocks, including the pattern for the number 9, which I'll cover in the next video, is on my shop at pyracreations.com as well as my Etsy shop. I'll mention the links to both of these in the description below so you can check it out there. Okay, so without wasting any more time, let's dive into this beautiful pattern. Let's go. Okay guys, for the block of number 8, you need to start with a slip knot, 16 chain stitches which are gonna be your foundation chain. For rows 2, 3 and 4, you're just gonna do a single crochet in every stitch. For row number 2, start your single crochets from the second chain from the hook and chain 1 and turn every time you're at the end of a row. So you're going to do the foundation chain of 16 chains, rows number 2, 3 and 4, which are going to give you 15 single crochets each, and I'll show you what to do from row number 5 onwards. Let me quickly complete these 4 rows and we'll take it from there. Okay, once you're done with those 3 rows, for row number 5, chain 1, turn your work, and let's start with 6 single crochets. After the 6 single crochets, we need to do a bobble stitch, and for this series we've been doing a bobble stitch by doing 5 double crochets halfway in the same stitch. So for that, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2 and stop. For a double crochet, you would have gone ahead and yarned over and pulled through the next 2 as well, but we are not gonna do that. Instead, we're gonna do the double crochet halfway 4 more times for a total of 5 times. So yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through first 2 and stop. That was 2 times. For the third time, yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through first 2 and stop. That was 3 times. Yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through first 2, 4 times, and one last time. Yarn over, insert, pull up, yarn over, pull through first 2 and stop. At this point of time, you would have 6 loops on your hook, so yarn over and pull through all 6. just give it a slight nudge so it comes out on the other side of your work, and that's your bobble stitch. We're gonna do a single crochet in the immediate next stitch to put this into place. That's a simple single crochet and you've got your bobble stitch. Moving ahead on this row, the next stitch also needs to be a bobble stitch. So do the same thing, 5 double crochets done halfway in the same stitch. Three, 4 and 5. 6 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through all 6, give it a slight nudge. Okay, and then we need to do 6 more single crochets to end row number 5. Alright, that's it. Done with row number 5. Chain 1, turn your work for row number 6. It's gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. So let's do that. Okay, for row number 7, chain 1, turn your work. Let's start with 5 single crochets. The next stitch is gonna be a bobble stitch. Followed by 3 single crochets. The next one's gonna be a bobble stitch. And to end this row, we need 5 more single crochets. Okay, chain 1, turn your work. Let's do row number 8, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, for row number 9, chain 1, turn your work. Let's start with 4 single crochets. The next one's gonna be a bobble stitch. We need to do 5 single crochets after that. And put a bobble stitch in the next. Okay, to end this row, put 4 single crochets in the next 4 stitches. Chain 1, turn your work. Let's do row number 10, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, for row number 11, chain 1, turn your work and repeat rows number 9 and 10 once again, which means for row number 11, you need to do 4 single crochets, 1 bobble stitch, 5 single crochets, 1 bobble stitch and 4 single crochets. For row number 12, you're just gonna do a single crochet in every stitch. So let's do this real quick and then we'll take it further from there. Alright, after repeating rows number 9 and 10 once again, you'll be at the end of row number 12. For row number 13, chain 1, turn your work. Let's start with 5 single crochets. The next one's gonna be a bobble stitch. And then we need 3 single crochets. A bobble stitch in the next stitch. And the last thing on this row is gonna be 5 single crochets. Alright, chain 1, turn your work. Let's do row number 14, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, done that. For row number 15, chain 1, turn your work, start with 6 single crochets. The next one's gonna be a bobble. A single crochet in the next. And put a bobble stitch in the next stitch. Alright, after that we need 6 more single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work. Let's do row number 16, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, for row number 17, chain 1, turn your work. Let's start with 5 single crochets. Do a bobble stitch in the next stitch. Three single crochets after that. And a bobble stitch in the next. Okay, to end this row, you need 5 more single crochets. Now, chain 1, turn your work. Let's do row number 18, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. For row number 19, chain 1, turn your work, start with 4 single crochets. A bobble stitch in the next stitch. 5 single crochets after that. And a bobble stitch in the next stitch. Okay, that's it. All you need on this row is 4 more single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work, do row number 20, which is going to be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, done with that. For row number 21, chain 1, turn your work, and row number 21 is gonna be identical to row number 19, which is gonna be 4 single crochets, 1 bobble stitch, 5 single crochets, 1 bobble stitch, and 4 single crochets. Do that and also do row number 22, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. I'll tell you what to do from row number 23 onwards. Alright, for row number 23, chain 1, turn your work, start with 5 single crochets. The next one's gonna be a bobble stitch. Followed by 3 single crochets. And a bobble stitch. Okay, the last thing on this row is gonna be 5 single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work. Let's do row number 24, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. For row number 25, chain 1, turn your work. Let's start with 6 single crochets. A bobble stitch in the next. A single crochet in the next stitch. A bobble stitch in the next. And end this row with 6 single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work, and that's it. The crux of your number 8 is done. All you need to do is 5 more rows of single crochet in every stitch. That's gonna be your rows number 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30. And after that you are ready to do the border, the white colored border that we usually do for all of the blocks, which is 15 single crochets on top, 15 single crochets on the bottom and 30 single crochets on either sides. I usually do 2 rows of this white colored border, and that's what I'm gonna do for this block as well, and let me show you how that looks. Alright guys, there it is, my number 8 block done with all of the borders, and it looks so beautiful now. We are left with the last number in this series, that's the number 9, and I will cover that in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel Yarnoculus and like this video, it would mean the world to me. Also let me know if you have any questions or feedbacks in the comments below. I'm gonna leave you with that today. We'll be back soon with the pattern of number 9. Till then, take care and happy crocheting.